About 2 months ago, I came across a survey that asked learning professionals what form builder they use for training feedback surveys. 67% of them use Microsoft Forms. But the problem is getting survey data compiled for your entire team into one spreadsheet. For instance, if you have one feedback form with a drop-down to choose the trainer that delivered the session, you run the risk of participants choosing the wrong trainer. Not to mention, in some cases, like client or external training, it could raise some data privacy issues to have those names public. On the flip side, if each trainer has their own survey, it's tedious and a bit of a pain to compile all of the responses into a master data set so you can analyze the results of the entire team. Well, now, AI offers a relatively painless solution. Copilot now has the ability to help you create automations in Power Automate that will copy all of the responses into a master spreadsheet as soon as the response is submitted. Hi, I'm Jordon Taylor with the Corporate Training Companion, and today I'll walk you through how to use Copilot with Power Automate, and specifically how to use it to send Microsoft Forms responses from different surveys to one centralized master spreadsheet. Okay, so here we are. I have already created the master spreadsheet. I just went ahead and created it in my OneDrive. You could certainly do that on your SharePoint. Once you've got your spreadsheet created, you want to go and grab the table from the Microsoft Forms responses. So I'll go ahead and open up Microsoft Forms. I'll head over to Marcel's. So I'm going to go ahead and then open up the responses in Excel. And I want to copy that table. So I'm going to grab the whole table with the existing responses, because this automation that you're setting up is not going to take existing responses. It's only going to send new responses to your master spreadsheet. So let's take that, plop that in. As you can see, it recognizes it a table. I'm just going to double check the name of the table, make sure that I know it. Forms.table, easy enough. And then we can go to create our automation. To do that, we'll go to Power Automate, and it opens up right into the home screen where you can submit your prompt to have it create an automation for you. So I'll go ahead and put in the prompt when a form is submitted, add the response to an Excel spreadsheet, and generate. It looks like it set us up with a trigger for when a new response is submitted. That should be perfect. An action to get the response details. Great. And then add that information to an Excel spreadsheet. Easy peasy. Let's keep it going. This screen is just making sure that you're logged into your Office 365 account. If you have a red X here, you just need to log in. It's pretty simple. Now, this is your Power Automate builder. And you've got Copilot here on the right that you can ask questions to if you're stuck or for advice on what some of these things mean. You've got the button to open and close it. You've got your publish when you're done. You can save it as a draft. And then you just click on these to manipulate the parameters within them. So when a new response is submitted, this is really just asking what form are we talking about? Well, we were talking about Marcel's form, so let's add that in. And then get responses. It's going to have you put in Marcel's form again from the form ID, and then it auto-populated response ID, which is great. If it didn't, you can go to this lightning bolt, click on response ID, and that will drop in there. And that's your first two. The last one's a little bit more finicky, I'll say. We need to select our OneDrive because that's where it's at. Our document library, it's just on the basic OneDrive. The file itself, list of files, scroll to the bottom. Z training survey feedback. And then the table, we checked that name and the name matches. So no problem there. What you'll see is this pops up from 1 to 18 parameters. We want to take a look at those. These are not part of my questions. It's just something that's added in. So those fields don't mean anything to me. I'm going to skip them. I will do completion time, and then I'll do all the rest of the questions. And that is all of them. I just need to click on the white space to close that out, and you see all of those fields are added. Now, the only tricky one of these is completion time, because there is no completion time response. Like I said, these are templated back-end Microsoft Forms questions, but I can just search time, and it does have a submission time, and I'm curious about that, so I'm just going to put that in there. Everything else, it's the exact same question. So I click the lightning bolt, I'll search overall, and how would you rate the overall quality of the training? Boom. Next one is content. Boom. And rinse and repeat all the way down. So I am going to pause this and skip forward. Okay, it's all filled out. This is the last one. There's no save button. I just need to click off of it and it will save. If I reopen it, you can see that it's all still there. But that's it. Everything is filled out. This should be live. I'm gonna go ahead and publish it. Okay, and it is published. So from here, we're gonna head back one screen. And this actually takes you back to the details screen of the flow. Everything looks good. You can see that it hasn't been run yet. So let's run it. We'll go to Marcel's form. We'll fill out a test. Now that that's gone through, we can go check our flow checker. Just click refresh to see if it went through, and it did, and it says it succeeded. So if we go back to our surveys, boom, the new ones do not have anything for the fields that we skipped. So everything is working perfectly. The next thing to do then is to duplicate it so that we can have it go for Katrina, Bonnie, and Michaela. Now to do that, we go back to our flows. You can also get there by clicking this My Flows button. And we actually want to click Save As. And we'll just change that to Michaela. We'll hit save, give it a quick refresh, and there it is. Now you can see that this one is published and live. This one's grayed out, meaning that it is not published or live. We'll go ahead and edit it. We just need to change the beginning part. We need to change this form ID because it's currently set to Marcel because that's what we copy pasted it to. We're just going to change it to Michaela's form and do the same thing here. Marcel and then Michaela. Everything else in here you've already done. So all you need to do at this point is publish. While it's publishing, let's pull up Michaela's and we can do a test response for hers. And I'll just fast forward this for you. All right, and that is filled out. We'll go ahead and submit it. This is published, so we'll go back to our details screen, and looks like we caught it while it was running. Let's give it a little refresh, see if it succeeded. It did indeed. Go back to our master, and then boom, Michaela test. And it's rinse and repeat for your other folks. And I will fast forward this and get all of these set up and show you the results. Okay, so as you can see, I just submitted Bonnie's, I just submitted Katrina's, and let's give these a quick refresh. This is Bonnie's, we succeeded. Let's give Katrina's a quick refresh. We succeeded, and if we go to we've got the Bonnie test, Katrina test, and Michaela test. So easy way, relatively easy. The initial setup is somewhat difficult, but relatively easy way to get all of your Microsoft Forms responses into one master spreadsheet. And the nice thing about that is that as a next step, you can then take that master spreadsheet and use it as data that Power BI pulls from. If you want to learn more about how to do that, shoot me a message, leave a comment. Happy to do a video on that too. So there you have it. A quick intro to Power Automate and how Copilot can help you build automations in the Office 365 environment, as well as how to automate responses from multiple surveys into one master spreadsheet. Hopefully this was helpful. Let me know in the comments what you have in mind for Power Automate. My name is Jordon Taylor with the Corporate Training Companion, asking you, did you learn something? Did you have a little bit of fun doing it? And if so, mission accomplished. Until next time.